Hello everybody, it's Anthony Corbi, candidate in the 2022 Mount Laurel School Board election, and today I'm going to be answering some questions that you might have about my campaign. So first question, the most important one, why are you running for a school board seat? Now there are a lot of reasons that I'm running for a school board seat, but the two main ones are the impact that I want to have on my community and addressing the mental health crisis in our schools. I was an elementary school student during the Sandy Hook shooting, and I was a high school student during the Parkland shooting. And we've unfortunately seen a lot more school shootings since then, and one of the major reasons why these shootings keep happening is because our country refuses to address the mental health crisis. And it's not just a federal issue. As I said in my campaign announcement video, our own school board refuses to take the mental health crisis seriously in our own schools. So above all else, giving back to my community and addressing the mental health crisis in our schools are the main reasons that I'm running for the Mount Laurel School Board. Question number 2, what political party do you support, and will your politics have any bias on school board policy? Now, I'm a Democrat, but I'm a very moderate Democrat at that, and I'm of the belief that politics have absolutely no standing in our schools whatsoever. Unfortunately, what we're seeing around the country are ideologues starting to run for school board positions and win school board positions who govern in a partisan manner. And I am firmly against that, because politics should not be in our schools in any form. Question number 3, how will you be able to balance college and a school board position, and does your position as a college student give you a disadvantage? First of all, I graduate college in December, so by the time of the first reorganization meeting of 2023, I will be a college graduate. And second, I don't believe that my position as a college student gives me a disadvantage. In fact, I actually believe it gives me somewhat of an advantage in this campaign. I believe that across the country there should be at least one member of every school board who is a recent high school or college graduate. And that's due to the fact that recent graduates know what the problems are in our schools and they know how to address them. The mental health crisis didn't nearly exist on the same scale that it has in the past 5 to 10 years. And I think that I'm the perfect man for the job to be able to help address the mental health crisis in our schools here in Mount Laurel. Question number 4, final question. As a white man, how committed are you to ensuring policies supporting racial equality are upheld in our schools? Now, you should know that I'm somebody who doesn't necessarily get visibly angry when I see something on the news that upsets me. But one of the times that I was very angry was when I was watching the news last summer and reading articles about a man who went up to people on their personal property and started yelling racial slurs. Bottom line, racism has absolutely no place in our schools. Any student who says or does anything that is explicitly racist in our schools should have to undergo some form of sensitivity training to address the issue and inform the student of why what they did is wrong. And unfortunately, last November we had members of our own school board vote against teaching about racism in our schools. And this is a challenge that we face going forward. Should we be teaching about racism in our schools? And I think given the event that happened last summer with the man yelling racial slurs on individuals' private property, that yes, especially in Mount Laurel, we need to be teaching about race and racism in our schools. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. The link to my official campaign website is in the description, so please consider donating or volunteering with my campaign to help me win the election this November.